Hello and welcome. I'm Joseph Hoffman, and in this piano lesson, you'll learn how to play my super easy version of Silent Night. Perfect if you're a beginner with less than 1 year of piano experience. If you're looking for something more challenging, check out my easy or intermediate level tutorials. All right, let's get started by checking out the sheet music. Here's the sheet music to Silent Night. Now, in my tutorials, I like to do more than just show you how to play the notes. You can get that in any tutorial. With me, I like to help you understand the music so you can apply it to any song you play. If we check out the time signature, we see that we're in 3/4 time. Well, what does that mean? 3/4 means there will be 3 quarter note beats in every measure. What are measures? They're separated by these thin vertical black lines. So here's measure 1, here's measure 2, measure 3, etc. Now, how is that useful information? Well, as we're playing, we want to think about these 3 beats. Every 3 beats forms a group of sounds. And it's important for you to keep those beats in mind as you're playing, or you won't have the right timing. Now you'll notice that I put this beat 2 before this little 8th note. I could add 1 extra note over here to my chart of rhythms. An 8th note is just equal to half of a beat. For reference, quarter notes are 1 beat, dotted quarter notes are 1.5 beats long, half notes are 2 beats, dotted half notes are 3 beats. Now again, this will help us use the right timing. So we start off with a dotted quarter note, which gets 1.5 beats. So it will take up half of beat 2, making this note land on the between beats 2 and 3. That between place we call an and in music. So we could count this rhythm 1, 2, and 3. Let's try to clap that. It's a very important rhythm in Silent Night because we're going to see it again and again. So we've got to get it right. Let's try clapping. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Let's practice that again. Try to count these beats out loud with me and clap. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3. And that makes silent. If you're not counting, I find that students will tend to rush these notes. Silent. 1, 2, and 3. You've got to wait for the and, or you're going to make this note too short. And then when you get to this dotted half note, be sure you hold that 3 beats. Again, I often hear beginner piano students skipping beats. They're in a rush for some reason. Part of music is knowing the right timing and how long to hold each note. Listen, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got to hold that note 3 full beats before we go on. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try to clap it while you count the beat with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, keep going. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Great, let's try to play it. If you look in the top left corner of your sheet music, you'll see this little chart that shows you where to place your hands. Your right hand will be on C, D, E, F, G. 1 finger for each key, each white key, and the left hand finger 1, which is your thumb, thumbs are always 1, will share this middle C. And if it feels annoying to have them both sitting there, you can kind of tuck one a little bit below the other. Just find what's comfortable for you. But your finger 1s will share the middle C. Finger 2 will need to be on this B flat, and your other fingers will be positioned like this, just like you see in the chart. So go ahead and get your fingers ready on your piano because we're going to try this together. Your right hand starts with finger 1 on middle C, and we play 1, 2, and 3. Now you try. Go. You can see we just start on C, we step up to D, then back to C. And make sure you get the rhythm correct. Say the beats out loud and that will help you. Say 1, 2, and 3. Try it with me. Go. 1, 2, and 3. I really want you to count those beats out loud so you can get that rhythm just right. That timing is important for the song. Then your left hand is going to play finger 3 on A right here, and you count 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Try it with me. Go. 1, 2, 3. Be sure to hold it all 3 beats. Don't cheat a beat. All 3 beats are important. Now let's put it together. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Try it with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we do it again. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now pause the video, and I'd like you to play these first 4 measures on your own while you count the beat out loud. Make sure you can do that confidently, and then press play to go on. Next up, the right hand is going to play a G, and it's a half note, which equals 2 beats. So we'll count 1, 2, and then on beat 3, we play that G again. 1, 2, 3, and then we skip down to E for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you try. Ready, go. Again, remember to count while you play. That will help your rhythm be correct. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we step up to F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that makes all is bright. You'll notice there we skip from F all the way down to C. Now let's try all is bright together. On F, right here, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's put that together with all is calm. All is calm, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now eventually we'll add the lyrics, but for now, let's mostly work on counting the beat, because again, that's going to help you get all the rhythms correct. Now pause the video, and I'd like you to work on these first 8 measures, from the very beginning all the way up to the word bright here before this repeat sign. Practice that on your own, then press play, and let's look at the next section. Now let's go on to Round Yon Virgin. If you look, you'll see this repeat sign. When you first come to this, you ignore it. And this first note here is round. By the way, if you're wondering, well, why do we ignore it? You're going to need it in a minute. It will be a place we come back to. But for the first time through, we can just kind of ignore it. So on round, we have this D. We hold for 2 beats, 1, 2, 3, and then we skip up to F, 1, 2, and 3. Here's that dotted quarter note, remember, which is 1, 2, and 3 on the word virgin. F, E, D. Now you try. Go. Let's put that together. Round yon, 1, 2, and 3. Now you try. Go. And then we get mother and child. Does that look familiar? It should. It's the same notes as what we played in the very beginning of the song. So let's try it. Mother and child. Go. Mother and child. And then notice we have a repeat sign pointing backward. So this teleports us back to this repeat sign that I said to ignore earlier. So now we go back and do this section again, and you'll see these new words underneath this time. Holy infant, so tender and mild. And I said we'd be counting the beats, so let's try it with beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause the video and work on this section within the repeat signs, and then press play to go on. Now, here in the music, you'll see a number 3 with a circle around it. That circle is saying, hey, look out, there's a finger number which is going to cause you to change hand position. We've had our right hand here on these 5 notes so far, but here you're going to shift to this position. And you'll see this new chart here in the music to show you where your right hand needs to move to. Your left hand can stay put where it's been the whole time. But now we're going to need this black key in a minute on heavenly. So watch this. We have sleep with finger 3 on G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And notice on heavenly, we just skip down these 3 notes. Heavenly. Now you try. Let's put that together with sleep. Sleep in heavenly. Now you try. Good. After we skip down through heavenly, then we step up to F. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that makes peace. Okay, put it together. We get sleep in heavenly peace. All right. Pause the video and work on this section. Make sure you shift your right hand up for sleep and practice that on your own. Then press play and we'll learn the ending. For the end, we get sleep in. Notice our right hand starts on F, then our left hand takes over for C, skip down to A. Sleep in. Now your turn. Good. Now this part's a little tricky. Watch. 1, 2, and 3 for heavenly. Why is that tricky? Well, because we have a step down to this black key and then a skip down to this white key. Heavenly. Now you try. Good. Let's put that together with sleep in. Sleep in heavenly. Now your turn. Go. And then what's the last note? Do you know this one? Peace. That's an F, which you'll play with finger 5 of the left hand. You'll hold that for 3 beats, and then the right hand, very softly, I want you to add this chord, just like the music says. We'll play an F and an A with fingers 2 and 4, just for like a beautiful, sweet sound at the end. Let's put all of that together. Sleep in heavenly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I challenge you to make it very soft and sweet, just like baby Jesus is sleeping and you don't want to wake him up. Very peaceful. All right? Now, let's listen to the whole thing from the beginning. If you like, you can try playing along with me, or you can just listen. I'll count 3 beats and then we'll start. The whole song now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Shift the hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great work learning how to play Silent Night today. I hope you enjoyed playing it. Merry Christmas and happy playing! Mr. Hoffman, where did the song Silent Night come from? Well, it was first performed on Christmas Eve in 1818 at the St. Nicholas Church in Oberndorf, Austria. The people of Austria had just lived through a terrible war. And when the war was finally over, a young priest named Joseph Mohr was walking late at night around Christmas time. He was inspired by the peace he saw, so he wrote a poem that began, Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. What does that mean? It's German for Silent Night, Holy Night. Oh, so the original Silent Night is in German? That's right. Joseph Mohr gave the poem he had written to his friend, a musician named Franz Gruber, who composed a melody for it. Then, on Christmas Eve in 1818, just over 200 years ago, Silent Night was performed for the very first time, as these two friends sang it together in harmony, while Joseph played the guitar.
Do you know what I learned about Silent Night?
What, Princess?
During World War I, on Christmas Eve, many soldiers from both sides completely stopped fighting with each other. They sang Silent Night and other Christmas carols. They even came out on the battlefield to play games and trade things.
I love that story. Is it a true story?
Yes.
Princess is right. It is. Wow! Christmas was able to stop a whole war? It did for a time. I think Christmas helped to remind them that we're all brothers and sisters. And instead of fighting with each other, we should be sharing with each other. And playing games.
And singing.
That's right. We should do more of all of those things. And not just at Christmas time, but all year long. Thanks for sharing that story, Mr. Hoffman. And you too, Princess. You're welcome, Scuba. And Merry Christmas to everyone at home. And Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, Mr. Hoffman.
And Happy New Year! Aww.